and the Washington Commanders. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. On second and a couple. Howell got him in. It's Brown. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll send Brown in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. The 3rd down conversion successful, a gain of 11. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Howell, complete. It's Dodson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
For the play fake, and now here's how to throw it. It fights him off. They still can't get him. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
We're scoreless after 1. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Powell, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. De'Ami Brown, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now left side on the swing pass. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. McDonald sets to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Play action. It's McDonald. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll send a receiver in motion left. McDonald finding Hockenson here on the out route. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, McDonald. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On first down, they'll run to Nwangu. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run down for Nwangu. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Here's Gibson on the read option. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. looking to throw again on second down. Howell on the move to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
From the gun on third down, Howell. Able to connect with Dotson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Howell looking to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action with McDonald. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Here's McDonald to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on second and 8. Throwing is McDonald. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Give left side here for Nwangu. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's McDonald. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a give running right, Nwangu. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Faking the handoff, Howell. He completes this to Cole Turner. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Gibson on the read option. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Going for it on fourth. Here's Hell. And he finds McLaurin. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on fourth down.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Oh, nice move.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll send Brown in motion right. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Howell from the gun. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Off play action. It's Howell.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Not what you wanted there. It goes as a sack and a loss of a yard. And not only that, now it's 4th and goal. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 82 yards. And the Vikings strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Powell sliding down, and he picks up the first on that play. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go. I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Gibson.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good. And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.